Hi, thanks for joining us again. In this video, we're going to continue taking a look at the new improvements and revamp we have undertaken within Vertex BD for version 29. In this video, we're going to look at the new improvements we've made to the framing tool. Within Vertex BD v29, you can now use common sheathing methods, also within wall panels. This enables you to generate your sheeting separately to your main wall framing. No longer must you generate your framing and sheeting together. You can add opening offsets here in the last tab. Let's add different offsets to the window. With alignment, try to put the seam edges as best possible to the sheets and your requirements. Now, when we generate the parts, let's see what happens. As you can see, around the window there is the offset we implemented, and we did not change the framing whatsoever as part of this. Let's see what kind of framing tool improvements we have implemented for horizontal structures. Even alignment is a new setting within our framing tools. Let's set spacing to 300, and now when we generate, you can see the framing tool implements the framing changes, and each piece is evenly placed 300 apart from one another. Let's have a look at the line improvements within the framing tool. First, let's add blocking to the floor. Now, select the red one and right-click. Within here, you can copy this as shown. There are also handles here, so you can manipulate and adjust the blocking as required. Let's copy and cut this blocking. Now we have two. Again, you can move and copy the blocking as required, and again, can adjust and manipulate these via the adjustment handles. This new feature is supported for our 4 different line features. We also have a new part cutout zone feature. To utilize this, simply select the part cutout zone option, select the framing, and add points for the cutout zone. Each individual layer has to have its own part cutout zone, and these can be customized as required. This feature is an easy way to cut out parts without making a hole within the structure you are working on. We generate the parts, and as you can see, it makes the cutout zone to the framing. This is something that is also supported within the sheathing layer. As you can see, there are again handles for editing the cutout zone, and when we generate the parts, you can see we have our cutout zone as required. This function works within our sheathing and framing tools, but not within the wall mainframe tool or wall sheathing. Let's select a few profiles and then visit common properties for these, where we will remove the options for the profile to be updated. Now, as you can see, we have made those selected parts not updatable, which is visible via their change in marking. If you now change the frame spacing and regenerate parts, you can see these profiles stay the same and do not change. This feature is also available in the framing tool and sheeting tool, and again here you can see our cutout zone we created too. As well as our previously mentioned changes, we have also made new hanger libraries available. As you can see, when we select our profile and select from library, you can now see our new library interface for hangers, including MTech, Simpson hangers, etc. Thanks for watching our videos on what's new within Vertex BD version 29. Stay tuned for more soon.